Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. I'm Amy.
And hi, I'm Shabnam.
Hi, Shabnam.
How's it going?
I'm so happy you're here today.
Me too. I'm so excited to do something like this with you. Reality 90 Day. I'm so into it.
I know we're not doing like a murder doc.
Yeah.
We don't need you to be a lawyer unless you want to put on your divorce lawyer hat. I feel like that has a place here.
Yeah, that does. I think so.
So you guys may know that Amanda is on her bang trip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening there. I do know that I've kept a note, like a doc of notes that I want to say to her, but I don't want to bother her on her trip.
Okay.
So they go like this. Christine is calling David's mother Mom. I need you to hold me and tell me the world is going to be okay. So that's the Sister Wives. Mary's poorly named friend Hillary is amazing. Timmy discovered our crumble cookie budget and it may be in danger.
Oh, no.
And I'm afraid Sister Wives is going to stink for the rest of the season. So those are the notes I have for her so far.
Interesting. So, I feel like I can give Christine a pass because I just remember Robin's kids calling Cody dad from the beginning. So I'm like, true. You know what? They cancel each other out.
All the rules are swapped.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what? I just recorded with Cara Berry for this week and I was asking her about it. And we were like, it's so weird because I put it in Backdoor Friends. Like, what do you guys think about Christine calling David? You know, whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said it's probably cultural. And I totally get that. But I think what bothers me is, and the Browns have always done this, the picking and choosing of the cultural norms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's weird to me that she's then going to, as an ex-wife and mother of 6, wear a white wedding dress.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where my Roman Catholic mother-in-law would be like, nope, can't do that. Like, I personally don't care. Wear white to every wedding you have. But like, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like some of it's traditional, some of it's not.
Yeah. And I feel like calling your in-laws mom and dad, if you get married really young, it maybe makes a little more sense. But I'm like, you guys, I don't think you need to call her mom, but no, maybe that's just me.
What's hilarious is she said in the scene, which you guys have already seen by the time you hear this, she says, "What do you think of the dress, Mom?" And everyone turns and looks at Annie like they should, Christine's mother.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, she's not talking to me." Okay.
Yikes.
So what are you thinking of Last Resort?
It's great. I mean, I love the first season, and this is such a hot mess, like a fun hot mess.
So I have a theory about why this show is so great, and I rolled it out on Pink Shade, but I'm going to roll it out here with you.
Okay.
So I think it's the reason. Are you a Housewives watcher?
Yes.
So I'm not, but I think it's similar to why people love Housewives, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know those people. It's the same people every year. They might pop in a new person here or there or whatever, but you've like known them long enough that you know their histories, you know how they interact with people, and then to have them all together, I think is fun and exciting. And I think that's what this does. Yeah. So I think part of the reason that 90 Day loses me sometimes is because like we don't know these people. They're never interacting with each other. It's just their story playing out. And sometimes if you get a clunker, you get a clunker and you're, whatever.
Yeah.
But like if you think about Sister Wives and how well we know them, it's similar.
Yeah.
Like I know everything about Natalie and Josh. So when I see them like interacting with Rob and Sophie, like I'm loving this.
Yeah. And also I think for Last Resort, they pick the craziest, most entertaining couples, right? So it's like they get to pick and choose like the best of the bunch. So I think that also is a big deal. A big reason
like I love seeing Florian, who is the season's MVP already. I mean, just give him an Emmy at the end of this. We have Florian, Jasmine, and Natalie together.
Yeah.
You don't get better than that.
Well, in between the sheets, the pairing of Ari and Natalie was just, I was like, oh my gosh, they need to be together more. They were great.
Yeah. Ari's got a little bit hidden crazy in there.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I didn't see it last time because I don't notice things like this, but I went into it now. She did have work done 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
100%.
notice. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, she did.
She
Okay.
yeah,
She
I
looks good
think
though.
she had a
She looks
lot.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
but
right. So are you
she does
ready
look
to
great.
do this? We're going to jump in. And you're going to have some notes on between the sheets.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can interrupt me as much as you want to, but we'll do it at the end. But if you have something that is relevant, let me know. Okay.
Okay.
So first thing I want to address is that
Mhm.
on social media,
Mhm.
Shabuti, I think, who's,
Mhm.
just become the all things 90-day person.
Yeah.
Somebody has leaked this. I don't know if it was Shabuti, but Josh and Sophie's DMs have been leaked.
Oh
Did you see
gosh.
this?
I didn't see that, no.
So, but you know what I'm talking about, how
Yeah.
Josh supposedly
Yeah.
texted her and said, "Come
Yes.
with me to Vegas." So in the text exchange, Josh says, "I asked for separate rooms because ain't no way I'm staying with that woman."
Mhm. Wow.
So it'll be interesting, I said, to kind of see, like, we see them in their room together, but like, I'm thinking he's either sleeping on the couch or he's in another room because they are not together. They're just not together.
Rob and Sophie.
No, I'm sorry. Josh and Natalie.
Natalie. Okay. I
Mhm.
was like, wait, Sophie? Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Got that wrong. Josh said to Sophie, "I asked for separate rooms because there's no way I'm staying with Natalie. Like, she's fucking
Okay.
crazy."
Yeah.
So,
Oh
like,
god.
admitting they're not together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think he ever really was together with her. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can go through it, but the fact that she's not been to his house, it's a little bit of a clue. Yeah.
Would you tell Natalie where you live?
I would not. No.
No. Are you hot for Josh like I am?
I think that's hilarious. I'm not
Mm.
hot for Josh, but I can tell he's your type.
I hate him though. I will tell you that. Like, it's the Tom Cruise part of my heart that I hate so much.
He's managing her pretty well for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Josh is in his room and Natalie's in a hot little dress, and he tells the camera, "Wow, these other people, they have a lot of issues." So the opening scene, we're like seeing them in their rooms together.
Yeah.
Natalie says, "We are 70% sex and 2% fighting." And he's like, "No, it's like 75% fighting."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And also, I'm like, does she realize that 72% is not a whole?
Probably not.
Yeah.
And they lie on the bed. And I did note that his stuff and her stuff are in the closet together. So I'm
Mhm.
thinking TLC was like, "Dude, we're not getting you your own room. Who do you think you are? Like, you are
Oh,
not
yeah.
Big Ed. We're
Yeah.
giving you the couch."
Yeah.
So she says she wants family. And he says, "Let's not rush things. Let's just wait out these 3 weeks and see what happens."
He's like, let's see how long I can string you along for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Jasmine and Gino make up and he apologizes and she says, "Let's be nice in front of other people." And I'm slipping into Natalie there. Sorry.
Yeah.
And he tells the camera, "When Jasmine left, she said she was at Brandy's house, but I
Yeah.
don't feel honest." They're not together either. Like, I have it on
Yeah.
pretty good authority that they're like
Wow.
business partners.
Okay. But him apologizing to her, I felt was pretty big of him, considering she kind of admitted I mean, I don't know if it's true. I assume she's cheating on him, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm
she like
pretty
admitted
sure.
it to him. So it was weird. I was like, wow, you're gonna apologize. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he wants to stay on the show too.
Yeah.
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 So now Stacy says, "I'm not going to harp on yesterday. I let it go." And she says to Florian, "Please just be nice to me, babe. Please be nice to me." And he goes,
he's so cold to her a lot of times.
"Oh."
I feel like he's not even listening most of the time.
He's like, "Just relax. Like,
Yeah.
Florian is hilarious because he like reminds me a little bit of my husband in that my
Okay.
husband does not like drama or emotion, doesn't know how to deal with it, doesn't want to deal with it, but yet like loves me so intensely.
Mhm.
And I feel like we see later, like Florian loves her intensely.
Yeah, it's odd. I don't know, but my husband's the same way, but I'm not as dramatic as Stacy, and I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, thankfully, I don't think I would bring the love that Florian has for her. I don't think I could bring that out of my husband if I was that dramatic. But
No, Timmy. If I started acting like this, Timmy'd be like, "What do you? I gotta go. I gotta go."
Yeah, yeah.
So therapist Heidi pops by Ari's room and they call Benny and he comes over.
Mm-hmm.
Has his Bluetooth in the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say Benny is one of the cast members that has less of a grasp on English as his second
Yeah.
language. So, like, I do have a hard time kind of parsing out what he means to say,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. And I hope that he feels heard, and I hope that, you know what I mean, he's getting
Yeah.
across what he wants to.
Yeah.
So Benny says, "Well, I want my social media. That's the first thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here for my social media." And she tells the camera, "Yeah, it was vindictive of me to take all his social media passwords, but I was upset. Now, let me ask you, as a lawyer, did this send you into a craze when you heard about this?"
Yes. It sent me into a complete craze. And as a lawyer, but also like this kind of controlling behavior is like so triggering to me. And I'm just like, I would handle it probably worse than he's handling it and just be like, I am not going to. The fact that she has the guts to ask him for affection after, like, with his not giving him his passwords, I'm just like, I can't handle that.
Like,
I would be like, no.
He probably could sue her, correct?
Yeah, I mean, if they had an agreement, who knows if they even had anything written?
Oh, I doubt anything's written down.
Yeah.
So he says he feels blackmailed, and Heidi's like, "Look, how, like, do you want this to work? Because I'm not even understanding why you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it to work?" And Ari says, "I think so, but I don't know." And she said, they talk about her leaving to Ethiopia with Avi.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "It was necessary and it helped me." But Heidi says, "It helped you. Did it help you guys as a couple?" And she says,
Yeah.
"No." Heidi says, "What you guys are saying doesn't match with your actions and the way you talk to each other." And Benny says, "I just want my social media back."
Yeah.
And Heidi goes, "You have never said you want your wife back."
Yeah.
'Cause he doesn't.
Yeah. I think they'd rather torture each other than be together.
Yeah, I agree. Benny is a real fuck boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's sort of like always been that way, and he's kind of honest about it. And I'm like, so then, you got to take it or leave it, right?
You
but
met
like,
him when he was playing ass bongos.
Yeah.
With his ex-girlfriend.
But I feel like she was just trying to exert her will to change him into someone else. And he's not,
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to.
No. Ari has a defiant personality, right? Like, she wanted to go to Africa because it was different. It was something people weren't doing. She wasn't like, "Oh, I want to go to Europe." She was like, "I want to go to Africa."
Yeah.
Then she was like, "I'm going to marry this fuckboy and I'm going to tame him, even though everybody's telling me that he can't be, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing."
Do you think it's everybody, or do you think it's like, it's just,
I think it's her mother.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think she's just doing things that are just, to her mom, really crazy and different.
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't she go running back to New Jersey with the baby? But she went to Ethiopia probably to piss Janice off.
Yeah, that, and I think it, in a weird way, it helps her to feel close to Benny by being far away from him. Because I feel like she's just too emotionally attached to him. She she can't let go. So that's why she keeps torturing him. I feel like if she could let go, she'd just leave.
Yeah, I agree. And she is blackmailing him 100%.
Yeah, totally.
So Heidi says, "Listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the social media passwords aside for the day." And Benny tells the camera, "You know what? Maybe Heidi's right. I'm going to put that aside, the passwords, and I'm going to focus on Ari." Okay.
Yeah.
Now we get this challenge, this compromise canyon, which is
Before we go to the challenge,
Yes.
Can I tell you something? So there was a little piece where Brendan and Julia talk in this little spiel, and
Brandon, yeah.
Brandon, yeah, and there wasn't anything like too notable in it, except for the fact that, like, he asks her where his socks are, and she says, "You can't pack your own socks and panties," and she calls them panties. I was like, that's really funny, and I was just like, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I've come to hate Brandon.
Yeah,
I don't know. He just, the way he bros out on the couch with Rob in Between the Sheets, where he's like, what is Florian? What is Florian? He's a bitch. Like, I just hate that kind of talk when you're emasculating men who aren't in the mood for sex. It just,
Yeah, and also he's such a mama's boy, and he's not very, like, self-sufficient. So I'm like, why are you calling someone a bitch?
I agree. So they're being bussed somewhere. I wrote, "That's never a good sign. Never go to a second location. What are you doing?" And Jasmine tells the camera, "If they get stuck somewhere, she'll eat Benny because he's got a lot of muscle on him." And she says, "If we get stranded in the desert, that's my go-to."
Yeah.
So they arrive at a huge pile of rocks, and Brandon worries they're going to throw them at each other. And I'm like, that's a good concern to have with this group of people.
Yeah. Also, I got flashbacks to Sister Wives when they had to build the rocks, like Cody and
Yes, I did too. I
I was like, what is happening?
Who was it? Therapist Nancy?
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
was like I think like he did different ones with different people, but I remember his and Christine's like most distinctly.
Me too.
Yeah.
So they get a backpack with 2 rocks, and they write on the rocks what they want to work on. And then they're going to go to these like checkpoints, and they have to try to compromise through the rock. And if they find a compromise, they drop it. And if they don't, they keep it in their backpack. So that's how this works.
Yeah.
So Julia's going, it's so hard. They look like pizza. And Stacy, my twin flame, is like, I'm a Libra. I can't make a decision. Same, girl. Same. Which is, guys, why you may notice like my logo art changes every 5 minutes. Yes, can't make a decision. So Sophie writes compassion on her rock because she wants them to think more about the other person. And Rob writes transparency because he doesn't know what Sophie's been up to.
Yeah.
Natalie writes access because my problem is Josh does not invite me to his house.
Yeah.
And Benny writes respect. Good luck with that, Benny.
Yeah.
So Rob on the couch now says, compassion is funny because, you had sex with Callum. Now, remember Callum? He was on their season and he was real cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's very like different. She clearly doesn't have a type. I mean, if she was actually with him as, when she was older, I mean, people change types from when they were 14, obviously, but.
Yeah. And he was real tall. Remember? Yeah. He like kind of towered over Rob a little bit.
Yeah.
And he says, you had sex with Callum and you stood there and you lied to me. And Sophie's like, I was 14, Rob.
Yeah.
And he's going, you still lied to me. You still lied to me.
Yeah.
And then he says he read the text messages. These two are so irritating and so exhausting.
Yeah. And they do a lot of crosstalk. Like they're not even talking about the same thing. And neither of them will actually talk about what they're talking about. Like the fact that he can't say, I don't care that you are 14, but like, I just don't like that you lied to me. He can't even bring himself to say that. And she won't even acknowledge that she lied.
Yeah. They're terrible. They can't communicate and they shouldn't be together. They need to go on the spinoff Please Break Up. 90 Day Fiance, Please Break Up.
Yeah.
So now they split them into like pairs to do this exercise together. And Gino and Jasmine and Natalie and Josh are together. So I'm going to go through their whole section and then we'll move to the next group.
Sounds good.
So Jasmine and Natalie need to pee halfway through the walk. Not even. That would be me 100%. And Jasmine goes, I will protect her from snakes going up. And she's doing a hand motion like a snake is going to go up Natalie's vagina.
Yeah.
And
just without her noticing, just like that.
Just a rattlesnake right up there. So Jasmine writes independence on her rock with a broken heart.
Yeah.
And she says, I feel unappreciated. I feel happy. And to feel better, you need to support me. And of course, Gino has to go, I support you financially since you came from Panama. And I realized we haven't heard Gino say Panama in quite a while.
Yeah.
And she says she gave up her independence to come here. She doesn't have her driver's license. And she tells the camera he refuses to drive her anywhere and she needs a car.
Yeah. I could see that. Like
I could totally see that.
Yeah. It's hard to be anywhere not near a big city without a car.
Yeah. And if you're going to, where are they? They're in Michigan?
New Jersey, right? I thought it was New Jersey.
No, they're in Michigan, but I thought they moved to Florida, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But they're in Michigan. And I'm like, why don't you just Uber? Get his fucking credit card number and just Uber. Get his Uber account and just go crazy. That's what
I also wonder, I mean, it is expensive to have 2 cars and like entirely support somebody else. And I wonder if, he probably like told her, he probably misrepresented his financial situation and she probably made assumptions too.
Well, and here's the thing. Jasmine has her green card now. She's a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
So she presumably is getting paid for this.
Yeah.
So take that money instead of putting it in your ass or your boobs or wherever you're going to put it. Yeah. Take it to a used car lot and buy a $10,000 car.
Yeah.
There you go. So she says to him, or Gino shakes his head and says, I can't afford a car. And you don't appreciate anything anyway. And they start fighting. And she says, you only brought me here with lies and empty promises.
Aw.
And she's like, you are the biggest scammer in the world. Now, Josh and Natalie come around the corner and they're like trying to break this up.
Yeah, which I'm like, this is like the blind leading the blind, like the crazier leading the crazy, you know? It's like...
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit. Because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
to chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. So Natalie wants access to Josh's family and his house. And I'm like, no, Josh, don't give her access to your family. No.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? She would be texting his family, calling his family.
She would show up there all the time.
Josh not to answer phone. Where is he?
Yeah.
She would be. So then he says he pays for a lot. And we did learn that on the Single Life. Were they on the Single Life? I think they were.
Yeah.
That he paid for her to move to California. Remember, he bought her a car.
Yeah. Did he pay for her rent too at one point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she says, can we visit your house? And she's like, I don't have to stay there. I just literally want to see it. And she tells the camera, he's so mysterious.
Yeah.
And she leans forward and goes, he doesn't want me to investigate his house.
Yeah.
But I will investigate his house.
Those crazy eyes haunted me. I was like, oh my God.
And Josh goes, I'll make a deal with you. If we survive these 3 weeks, we'll do a drive-by, but you have to be blindfolded the entire time. And I'll just literally place you in front of the house. You can look out for 5 minutes. Blindfold goes back on. Yeah. And we're back in the car.
Seriously. And she gets so excited by that. And he's like, but you remember, we have to get through these 3 weeks, right? And she it's so crazy.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay. So let's go to the stars of the show. Stacy and Florian and Benny and Ari.
Yeah.
So Stacy goes, oh, we're going Benny and Ari. At least we'll be safe. Doris and I got lost in the wilderness once in high school. We were missing for 12 hours. And Papa Silva had to call the police. I'm like, what? More on that, please.
Yeah, I know.
I just need a camera to follow Doris and Stacy around at all times.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
But you look at Florian and his eyes are like glazed over. Like he tunes out all her stories.
Doesn't give a fuck.
It's so bad.
So at one point they show them like climbing this hill. Ari's like running up the hill.
Yeah.
I would be dying at the bottom of the hill.
I feel like she like, you know, part of her anxiety coping is to exercise. That's what she strikes me as that way.
You're probably right. She's probably magnificent shape.
Yeah.
Stacy's trying to protect her eyelashes. Meanwhile, she's like got Florian's hoodie wrapped around her head
and big, huge sunglasses. It's like...
So Ari on her rock wrote affection. And she says small things. Affection means small things like holding my hand and hugging me. And he says, well, if you talk nicely to me, like I would do it.
Yeah.
And they're probably both right here. You know? Florian. Okay. So Florian starts carrying Stacy on his back, which I would break Florian's back in 2 seconds. It would be like, meatball just on a noodle falling right over. And Ari sees this and she's like, see, they're doing fun things. Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? She gets on his back and he's like, get off, get off, get off there. So he has a huge stone in his backpack. And when she got on him, she was like pressing the stone into his back, like not intentionally.
Yeah.
He's flipping out about it. And he's like, can you get off me for a second? And she's like, see, you can't do anything fun. You can't do anything fun.
Yeah. Again, it's like you just asked, and I'm sure she's asked him this before, but like you just had this talk about affection. How about we build up with like a handhold? But she's like, I'm going to get on your back right now. And she doesn't even give him a chance to take the backpack off and figure out like how to carry the backpack.
No.
I was just like, wow. And it totally made sense. I was like, yeah, of course he's going to pick the biggest rock because he's like trying to get like, you know, a workout in. With
he's trying like counting his macros and trying to get, So she starts crying and Stacy's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think we started something here.
Yeah.
And Florian tells the camera, I don't know how Ari and Beanie are going to make it, to be honest. Somebody run away, probably.
Yeah. I think he's right.
I think that's right too. I just think Florian's always right. Anything he says, I'm completely on board.
Yeah.
So Florian tries to console Beanie by saying, you need to look at the good things that you make you guys together. And he goes, now this is where Florian goes, I love someone, I shut down everything. I don't give a fuck for email. I don't give a fuck Instagram. I don't give fuck social media. You should try for your son. And I was like, really?
Yeah, I know.
Could you imagine the rage that Florian would have if Stacy took all his social media passwords?
I'm Team Benny on the social media thing.
Me
I just
too,
can't get
100%.
Yeah.
It's a real bad look for Ari. And like I told Amanda, I don't think Benny wants to cooperate because I feel like if he cooperates through therapy, she's not going to give it to him anyway at the end. So if I were the therapist, I would broker a deal and I would say, Ari is going to give us the passwords. And at the end of the therapy, we will give them to Benny. That way they're taking that out of the dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying that.
That's actually really interesting. I think that could work because I also feel like for him, he's probably maybe been in these situations before and realized if he lets her have her way, she realizes this is how she can get her way.
Yeah, you can't negotiate with the terrorist, and she's being a terrorist here.
Yeah.
She has her finger on the button, and how is he going to ever allow himself to feel vulnerable with her?
Yeah.
Like she's literally blackmailing him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So Ari tells Benny that she wants more affection, and she's like, I would love us to hold hands and look into one another's eyes. And he goes, well, fine, but for how long?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. So they do it, and he goes, it's been 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He's probably over there like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi,
I think
4
so.
Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
But also she says for how long? I mean, he says for how long, and she says for I don't know, right? But I'm like, I wonder if like this is also part of it. Is like she's like for however long I want, you know?
Right. Like I've seen therapists do this before with people, and it's usually like, I want you to do this for 2 whole minutes.
Yeah.
Like there's usually a time.
Yeah. And I feel like I notice with her, she's like constantly doing things where like she's the one dictating.
In power.
You know? Yeah.
Yep. So he tells the camera, and again, this is a loose translation. Tell me if you think I got this right.
Okay.
That he loves cuddling, hugging, and kissing, but he says he can't be fake. Did I get that right?
Yeah, like he's saying basically like if he's upset, like I thought he was saying like if he was upset with her or he like, felt controlled, it kind of kills it for him.
Okay, that's how I interpret it as well.
Yeah.
So he stops doing it, and of course she tells him it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Nothing is good enough for this woman.
Yeah, and she wants to like keep his password to control him, but him to give her all the affection first.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah.
So Benny's rock says respect, and they have a 5-minute conversation about, how they're going to talk to each other in a more respectful way. They seem to make it work because she's like, well, don't you think I've been speaking to you respectfully today? And he's like, well, yeah, I guess, you didn't call me an asshole and freak out on me. So I guess.
Yeah.
And so he leaves his rock. And I would argue that he needs to speak to her more respectfully as well.
Yeah.
We saw that whole thing.
Yeah.
And so he goes, so they have this nice exchange, and he's like, I'm going to leave this rock here. And then she goes, well, I'm still carrying mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. It's like manipulative and like controlling again.
She like led him, like the way that she talked about, I thought she was going to leave her rock too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
I feel like she likes to chastise him, and sometimes I feel like she talks to him like a kid, and I don't know if she's part of that is like English as a second language thing, but I feel like she talks to him like a kid and not like a partner.
Ari has, and I might be out of line here, but I feel like there is an element of white savior to Ari.
Yeah.
And I see that in their relationship a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. It's gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to need space here to do this next scene. Okay.
I can't wait.
Let me stretch.
Yeah.
So Stacy's rock is trust.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, we've been dealing with this since the cheating scandal. It's very hard to forget. I don't want to have to worry about you fucking other girls and having side chicks. And I want to be able to trust you and grow old with you. And I want us to reconnect and be back to the way we used to be.
Oh my gosh.
And then she goes, I feel like we lost that thread. And I want to get back to the way we used to be. She's just going crazy. And
I was like, is she having a breakdown or is this acting?
Oh my God, it has to be acting,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
and
that's
Florian's go, Stacy, no, I come here to work on this. Oh, don't cry. Please, no. And then in the most bizarre adult crying scene I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
Stacy's like, I need help. Oh, give it to me. Give me the rock. You want to take it off of me? Yeah, I'll take it off of you. And then she starts sobbing. You want to take it off me? And he's going, what? Let's take it off. No, you keep it in hands. Don't cry, please. Shh, don't cry. And she's going, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. You take it from me. And Florian's going, what the hell? What the hell, Stace? What the hell? I want to be free.
Oh my gosh.
I apologize for all of your eardrums.
I think he was just like, cause then she's like, I need a hug. And he's like, I'll give you a hug 10 times if you just please shut the fuck up. That's
well, and she's going, I'm releasing. And he's going, Stace, just relax. Just relax.
Yeah,
Stop it. I give you a hug 10 times. Stop.
Yeah.
I was dying watching it.
Yeah. I almost felt like she planned this scene, but she didn't tell him. And he was like totally caught off guard. He was like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Are we doing this?
So now Florian tells the camera, and he's with Stacy. When you love someone, it's hard to see someone struggling. I know her. I know her so well. I know her like how many times she breathed in one day. And Stacy goes, one thing I know about Florian is he's very committed. And I'm like, aren't you here because you don't trust him and he cheated? What are you talking about?
Seriously. I don't feel like he's checked in 80% of the time.
I agree. I feel like I need to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this episode. Like, make sure your pets are not in the room when I get to this scene. So now Florian, back on the rocks, says, what do you need me? And she goes, I need more action. Okay, you will see more action. I go out no more late, And he goes, and every time you call, I answer, little by little, so I can trust you for life. And then they leave the rock there. And now they talk about the other rock. Okay.
Gosh.
Now it's Florian's rock.
Yeah.
And he goes, I write listen time. He says, listen like I want to finish all thoughts, respecting one another. I listen your thoughts, you listen my thoughts. We don't cut each other. Stacy says, I admit, I talk over him. I think it's because I'm trying to help him. And it's become a real problem. Now they throw their rocks. Now I want to talk about the throwing of the rocks.
Yeah.
We see later there is an extra, like another person on this canyon walk. Like this is open to the public and there's a highway nearby. We see it.
Yeah.
Should you just be whipping rocks?
Yeah.
Like what if it hit that poor golden retriever we see later?
They had some energy they had to get out after all that like crying and all that, the huge acting scene they just pulled. So.
I think I need to relax after that.
Seriously.
Okay. So Brandon and Julia are paired with Rob and Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, therapist James has to get involved in this Rob and Sophie business because Rob is being a total asshole. Rob, there's something about him, like the way he cuts under his breath all the time and can't let something go that really just triggers me in some way.
He almost gives a sense of like, you don't know what's going to happen. And I think like that, I kind of see her point of view in like leaving because I feel like she doesn't know, like he feels like a wild card. Like you don't know what he's going to say or do.
I agree. Like there's a scary element to him.
Mm-hmm.
We have zero evidence to suggest he's ever put his hands on anybody.
Right.
But it isn't, you're right. It's like unpredictable. And that to me is very scary.
Right.
As
I
a
totally
woman.
agree. Yeah.
So they don't even make it to the first stop. Rob tells the camera, Sophie has the audacity to write compassion on her rock while she's sitting there lying to me. And therapist James has to like barter peace with them. And then Sophie runs off at some point. James has to like go get her. It's a whole like these two have monopolized therapist James.
Yeah. She does act a lot like a child too. Like, you know, she should realize that and be like, okay, let me at least just go on this hike.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So Julia wonders if they'll see camels on the hike.
Yeah. Where are they? Vegas or
they're
Palm
in Arizona?
Springs? Arizona. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Rob and Sophie, you know, they're off on their own. And Sophie tells James now in the parking lot that Rob will never let this go. He never knows how to leave things be.
Mm-hmm.
And James encourages her to diffuse the situation with an apology, whether she means it or not. I don't know if that's good advice.
Yeah.
So Julia is pissed off about Rob and Sophie not being there. And then a nice gentleman shows up with a golden retriever and Julia like loses her mind for this dog. It's very cute. Very cute dog. But this is what I'm talking about. That dog could have been hit with one of Stacy's rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Rob and Sophie show up and they had to take James with them now. Now James has to hike and he's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be sitting in a chair by the pool telling everybody how nuts they are.
Yeah.
And now you have me hiking.
I know. Poor guy. He's like, I thought I was only needing to like hang out with these crazy people for a while and I could get a break when they go on this hike, but no.
No. He's like, I was going to hit the pool bar.
Yeah.
So on Julia's rock, she wrote parents. She says she wants him to help her get her parents over here, maybe on a visa. And James, therapist James, is like, so what I'm hearing is you want Brandon to support you more. I'm like, no, James, what you're hearing is she wants him to bring her parents over on a visa. What are you not?
Yeah.
That's a real specific thing.
I feel like he's trying to tell Julia that she can't expect him to do it. She can just expect him to support her.
Yeah. And Brandon tells the camera, you know, it may not look like it, but we're in trouble. No, you're not. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
And he says, but, you know, her parents are divorced and they hate each other. And that's going to really put a crimp in our lifestyle. Maybe they could start swinging with Ron and Betty.
But also, like, that would be weird. Like, if they both came to America together and tried to, like, stay with Julia and Brandon for a while and then they hated each other. Like, how would that work? That would be a little weird.
I want cameras on that.
Yeah.
So Brandon on his rock wrote baby and therapist James is like, Julia, does that mean anything to you? And she's like, yes, human baby.
She's like, I saw the golden retriever. I'll do that.
So he says, Brandon says, you were open to it. And she corrects him and goes, I was open to talking about it.
Yeah.
She feels there's no compromise. Brandon says, okay, I guess we're taking both rocks back with us. So there we go. And her argument is that she takes care of the dogs and he doesn't. And he just sounds like you said, like a big old man child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So Sophie's rock says transparency. And she says she wants them to face what they're feeling. And Rob says he's willing to hear this. And James is like, we've had a big breakthrough here. This is fantastic. Meanwhile, Jasmine and Gino are screaming and throwing their rocks at each other on the other side of the canyon. Like, that's where we could have used therapist James.
Yeah, totally.
Just saying. So now it's dark and they're going home. And Stacy says, this was a blessing. And they're talking about the rocks they got rid of. And Rob says, we had the therapist with us the whole time. So they were the only two who got rid of both of their rocks. And Sophie's like, I was going to leave. And someone asked Ryan, Rob goes, because that's how Sophie reacts to shit. And I wrote, here we go again.
Yeah.
Now they're fighting again.
Yeah.
And Josh goes, well, good job on getting past that.
Now I see why you like Josh.
I do like him. Here's the thing. I said to Amanda last week, like, Josh somehow manages to pretend like he is above all of this.
Yeah.
But he's also super thirsty for it.
Yeah.
So
you're exactly right. Yeah.
I don't know how he pulls that off, but he does.
Yeah. Like, he's kind of our in.
Yes.
But he really wants to be like on the show too.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. So Natalie, for no reason now, turns around and says to Rob, I feel like you love her more than she loves you.
Yeah. Natalie likes to stir the pot.
Sophie tells the camera, Natalie has mean girl energy. I've dealt with people like her before. I'm not doing it again. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Natalie says to Rob, you deserve to have someone equal. She ready to give you up and leave. And you keep going and going. And you should concentrate on him more. And Josh, you see Josh just putting his head in his hands. Like,
yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And I feel like if he was next to her, I think they had someone in the middle. I can't remember. Gino, I think, was between them.
Oh, yeah. Because Gino's sitting there like.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was surprised Sophie didn't like clap back and go crazy on her.
Would you?
No, not
I'd be afraid she'd pull a knife out and stab me through the eye. Like,
I know.
Hey, everyone. Stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words.
No.
So now we cut to the next morning. And have you noticed every time they show Sophie and Rob's hotel room, it's trashed?
Yeah.
Like they are living like 20-year-olds.
Exactly. Yeah. But isn't she like 25 or something or 24? She's pretty young. And she acts even younger than she is, I think.
Let me look it up. 90-day fiance Sophie age. Oh my God. We have the same birthday.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
September 25th. So she just turned 26.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So she was 25. Because I remember him saying something like, you're acting like a child, not like a 25-year-old. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, she's young.
She's
young. Okay. Oh, she's my birthday twin. Now I have a whole new respect for her. Forget everything I ever said. I wonder when Darcy and Stacy are born. Darcy and Stacy birthday.
If they're born on my birthday, that would be
September
cool.
23rd.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're September Libras too. We are a rare bunch.
Yeah.
Okay. I almost said, are both of them born? Yes, Amy, they're twins. Okay. All right. So Sophie and Rob's place is a mess, like I said. She tells the camera, Compromise Canyon really took a toll on us. And now Rob can't trust me and he didn't stick up for me on the bus and I feel unsupported. Stacy and Florian are lying in bed gossiping and I'm here for it.
Yes, I know.
Stacy says to him, I don't think any of the girls like you. And he goes, why no like me? Why no like me? And she's going, or no, he's going, who no like me? And she's going, Julia, Jasmine. I'm like, they never said that.
Yeah.
I think she's just preemptively saying, don't like these women because they don't like you.
She's like peeing on him, for lack of a better word.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he go, that girl, about Jasmine, that girl cry too much. There's no cemetery here.
And it's like, but Stacy doesn't cry too much.
We just witnessed it.
Yeah.
Stacy goes, well, I kind of see where Jasmine's coming from. And Florian is still amused with this whole joke, but we don't really know what the joke is. And now he's going, she's married to Ghost. She disappeared. I was like, what? Can we go over there to Florian? What's he talking about?
My husband always tells me that I'm my favorite comedian, and I feel like Florian he's the same.
Yes. So you have to hear me when I'm taking notes for this. Like I'm laughing just so hard. And Timmy's like, what's going on in there? I'm like, nothing. You wouldn't get it. But I will say this. Stacy says, I really like those girls. And I will say something about Stacy and Darcy. They have always been girls.
Mm-hmm.
They have your back.
Yeah.
I always feel that way.
Yeah.
All right. Now Jasmine and Gino. God, this is so stupid because they're not together.
Yeah.
So he slept on the couch. She comes in some kind of cover up. She looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they talk about banging. And she says, I don't put moves on you because I'm tired of the rejection. And he says, well, I have to be emotionally connected. And she porn shames him.
Yeah.
And he says he just wants someone soft and gentle like the other women here. And he doesn't have that.
That was
and
low blow.
It turns into a screaming match.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm done with you. Now, I will say when she goes outside and she's like crying to the camera, her hair is just like down and wet.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful.
Yeah, she is very beautiful.
She is, but the less made up she is, I think the more beautiful she
That's
looks.
true, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so now we see a quick scene of breakfast, and Sophie is refusing to sit with Rob. That's great. That's 20. She's probably 24 at the time of filming this.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, she's a liar and she's mad at me? How dare she?
He has such a big ego.
Yeah. I'm oddly attracted to him, but I hate him.
Yeah.
And I'm way less attracted to him than Josh.
Same. Yeah. If I had to choose, I'd definitely choose Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably, if I had to pick one of these men, let's do an FMK.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think I would fuck Josh.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I would kill Gino because I can't with him at all.
Yeah.
And I think I would marry Florian because I would just want to be around that humor all the time. It would be like a sadomasochist relationship because he would just be berating me constantly and I would hate myself.
Yeah. I would probably agree, although I think I would go crazy being married to Florian.
So but who would be your second choice after Florian?
Maybe Brandon.
Okay. You would live in Dimwitty.
Yeah, I feel like I hate cleaning up after people, but I could do it.
Okay.
I could do it more than Florian never listening. Because I feel like that would drive me insane.
Florian is like, he's like I don't know what the proper term is here. He's like, you just can't touch him. He's like a porcupine. Like you just can't touch him. He's just got to do his own thing. And you got to leave him be. And you just got to see what happens.
Yeah.
I almost said like the Tasmanian devil. That was an old school cartoon reference there. Okay. So Jasmine makes a mysterious phone call to her friend Matt, who she's 100% banging.
Yeah.
Don't you think? That's probably her boyfriend now.
Yeah, I think so. And but I mean, she's at the very least like, I mean, I don't know a guy that you aren't banging that would sit there and listen to you cry like that, but
or wants to bang you real bad.
Yeah, that too.
So Matt is like her best friend, she says, in Michigan, and they met at the gym, and Gino doesn't know about him because he will think they are more than friends, and they're not. And Matt is like, Jasmine, I don't know why you're with him because there's a million men, including me, who would bang you in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right. Next time on, Julia starts shit between Sophie and Natalie. Stacy slips into woohoo girl mode. They all go to a bar. Julia dances on the bar. Benny and Jasmine are dancing real hot. And I just wrote, they remind me of Johnny and Penny in Dirty Dancing. Remember that scene where we first see them?
Yeah.
Ari presumably locks herself in the bathroom at the bar. Okay. The producers are worried about her and they're knocking on the door and they're like, Ari, just say something so we know you're okay. Benny's like, just looking in the mirror, fixing his necklace. He could give a fuck.
They don't.
They're done.
Yeah, they're totally done. Yeah.
Josh talks to Sophie and Jasmine tells Natalie everything, and then Natalie freaks out and slams a glass on the floor.
Yeah. I can't wait. This looks like a great episode.
I can't. Every episode is getting better and better. I don't know what to do here. Yeah. Okay. Let's hear from you on Between the Sheets.
So Between the Sheets, I love that it's called that because they're not in bed at all. They're like sitting on couches and they're not even with their partner. So I don't know why it's called Between the Sheets, but
I don't either. You would think like, yeah, what would you do? I don't know.
At least make it a little cozier. They're just in the studio, like in a regular confessional style thing.
That doesn't make any sense. You're right. Like Pillow Talk, they're sometimes in bed.
Yeah, or they're really cozy. They're having snacks. They're like in their pajamas.
Why can't it just be 90 Day Last Resort Pillow Talk?
Yeah.
So weird.
I thought it was going to be like more of the couples in bed, and that's why they were going to call it Between the Sheets.
I think they're differentiating it because it's the couples who are in it.
Yeah.
Who are talking about it, but it's weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Anyway, I watched it, but I didn't take notes, so you go ahead.
Okay, well, I have just like a few highlights. My favorite is when they show Stacy crying and Josh is hysterically laughing
because again, he's us.
Yeah, because he's us, and he's totally like, this is totally fake, and she's doing a really bad acting job, and he's just like hysterically laughing at her. That was awesome.
It's moments like that I like him. Yes,
same.
You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they basically, I forget who it was. I think it was Gino, who was and who was Brendan sitting with?
He was sitting with Rob for most of the time.
Okay, yeah, I think it was Brendan and Rob. They talk about Cougars Gone Wild.
Yes.
Of Natalie and Jasmine, which I was like, they're not that old. I don't know who you're calling cougars.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I feel like Josh was in on that conversation. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, but I was just like, I would be totally there for a show with Jasmine and Natalie. 100%.
I would be there for it too, because they would just keep turning on each other.
Yeah, and they're two of the, I think, craziest people on this franchise. Besides maybe Big
but
Ed.
You know who we would need to put in the mix?
Who?
You know who we would need to put in the mix just for the heart of it? Stacy. So you'd have Jasmine, Natalie, and Stacy. And Stacy'd be constantly trying, come on, girls. Come on. We love each other, girls. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it would be fantastic.
And she would be constantly failing because they would just be going crazier and crazier.
Yes.
Ari and Natalie together, like I was saying, I love them as a pairing. Like they were just having so much fun. They were like two girls like out on the town together.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun. And then my other like most favorite part of this was when they asked them a question of who is most likely to fake their own death. Mm-hmm. And Brandon says Natalie is the most likely to fake her own death. And then she would like come to the funeral and secretly like, watch what was going on and check and like pop out at some point and check and be like, are you guys sad enough? You're not sad enough.
Yes. Yes. Like, when he went through that whole thing, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
He's exactly right.
Yeah.
She would like sit up from the coffin and just be screaming at everybody.
Yeah.
Josh, why are you not saying blah, blah, blah? Like she would just be freaking out on everybody.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love that. Yeah. So those were my highlights.
It was good. I mean, it's goofy between the sheets, but I like it. Like
I like it too.
Fun. So there was a moment where the therapist was watching everything back and they just kept talking about like how shut down Benny is. Like that was a common theme. Like they just kept talking about Ari and Benny and how shut down they are. And it makes me wonder. So I've heard a long time ago that there's a new kind of trend happening in the therapy world that people are going to therapy to help get divorced. And I was like, is this what they're doing? Like, are they here to try? Because we know they're not going to reconcile. Come on. So like, are they here to just try to get paid? But also like get help in the closing of their relationship.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I can relate to him being shut down like that. So I listened to your Real Talk, which I'm not sure when this is going to come out. It'll still be the latest one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where you guys are talking about attachment styles.
Yes.
And he is very avoidant. She's very anxiously attached, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about what I am, and I think so. Like, I think I am definitely a little like more anxiously attached, but I feel like I end up being in those situations because I always pick a partner that's a little bit avoidant, at least a little bit avoidant.
That's interesting.
And I've gotten better at as I've gotten older and to pick somebody that's less and less avoidant.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I just know it's so triggering for me to have somebody be like clingy or anxiously attached that like I know I'll completely shut down, that it's like I know it'll never work. And so that's like just I can't, I'm repulsed. Like I can't handle that. And
that's
I feel
interesting.
Yeah, I feel like he feels like that with her. He's just like so shut down.
Yeah, I agree. Like he's an avoider, definitely. But I also feel like I wonder how much contact he has with Amye.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's a great father, and I'm sure he's like a terrible partner.
That could be part of his avoidant.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not, I know many people like this in my life. If I'm not doing the parenting right, then I'm just not going to do it. Like it's easier to just check out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that a little bit of Cody Brown too?
100%. But Cody could never admit he's not doing it right.
Yeah.
His kids are telling him he's not doing it right. He's not listening.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks.
I never get to talk to you about like reality stuff. We're always doing real serious shit together. Well, sometimes, yeah. All right, so tell me what's going on over at Chai After Dark.
Yeah, so we are going to start covering, it should be out by the time this episode's out, Welcome to Chippendales. So Welcome to Chippendales is on Hulu. Yeah, and it's a story of the founder of Chippendales who's an Indian immigrant. And so he starts off, he saves money from working at a gas station, and he starts off wanting to have a backgammon club in LA, and then realizes that that's not going to work very well. So he pivots into Chippendales. And so it's a fun
Quite the pivot.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be cool. And they can find you everywhere, Chai After Dark. TikTok,
Chai After Dark.
Instagram.
Yes. Okay. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place. So,
okay. All right, guys. So also, I just want to remind everybody that we have some Christmas specials coming up. Ooh. We are doing a collab with Ace and Caitlin, and I'm not telling you what we're doing yet, but I'm sure many of you probably can guess. We're doing a Netflix Christmas movie. And,
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we also have a few other crossovers. So stay tuned, subscribe to the feed, and you'll get all of that stuff.
Can I just say one more thing about Chai After Dark? So I'm doing a crossover with Reality Rewind, and that's coming out.
Oh, there are girls. Yeah. Yep.
So that's coming out on the 14th and Saturday the 14th. And we're doing the Deepti and Shake storyline from Love is Blind season 2. So
wow.
Yeah.
They just did Rock of Love, which is a show that Jenny and I covered, my sister and I covered on Gen X, This Is Why. It was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. It was.
I know. They're great on that. I love
the Bret Michaels of it all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So you know where to find Shabnam. You know where to find us. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.